here you can see my strut elements between my frames and my crossed over bracing between the frames as well. It's also possible to create your model here. Instead of using the structural elements, you need to go to the FE Finite Elements tab of the sidebar. And in here you can specify whichever nodes you need for your geometry, and then there are a number of other options here for specifying beams, trusses and cables, and also area elements. It's very important to note that you cannot mix finite elements and structural elements in the same project. If you want to create your project in a more user-friendly type of way, we generally recommend to use the structural elements. However, finite element creation can offer you some further options for specifying your mesh generation, and also allows you to manually renumber your elements should you wish to. These are just a couple of several reasons why you might want to use finite elements. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the topic for today. There will be another SOFiPLUS at the same time next week. That's Thursday at 2 o'clock Central European Time. I'll just show you on the website. Oops, in the support page, and then training. Here you can see there are another 3 parts. This is next week's part, which will be on the topic of the cross-section editor. And if you missed the first 2 parts of this series, then you can download those if you go to Support, Info Portal. Here at the moment it's the top link, and that's SOFiPLUS 2010, and here you can see the first 2 parts are available to click and download. When the SOFiPLUS finishes, there'll be a very short survey which we'd appreciate if you could fill in. It's very useful for our feedback. And I'd just like to say thank you very much for joining us today, and I hope to see you again next week. If you have any questions, then please type them into the box and I'll try to answer those straight away for you. So thank you very much for joining us, and I wish you a good afternoon.